Hey, good morning, folks. Well, today is the start of a new project that Jen and I have been, we've been wanting to get this done for a long time. So in today's video, we are going to start prepping the cedar boards down here, get those moved into the cabin. Because tomorrow the weather is going to be crappy and we're going to be putting up our ceiling. Now, we started this project last winter. We got the first cabin done and we got a little bit of the second cabin, and then we had to stop. And so now hopefully we will be able to get the rest of the ceiling up. It's been a long time coming, and there's a lot of reasons outside of the obvious reasons of having a ceiling, but we also want to get lights installed. We've got a couple of fans that are going in there, and then all of our kitchen lights as well. So this is a big deal for us. We're really excited to get this thing kicked off because, man, we've been looking at insulation for a long time. In the summer of 2021, when we originally moved here, we were looking for building materials. And we found a pallet of plain 6 foot 1x6 plain cedar, and we jumped on the opportunity to get it. It was a really good price, and so we bought it. Now, some of that cedar we ended up using as siding for the hallway between the two buildings, and so I'm not really sure if we've got enough of this stuff. But what we've decided to do is build out as much as we have, and then whatever else we're going to need, we can just go buy more. Now, if you've seen any of our videos, the ceiling in the big cabin, when we put it up, we really like the old-timey look to it, where you've got the gaps in between it, and it just kind of adds to the allure of the cabin itself, and again, we really like that look. So adding this cedar to the second cabin here is really going to kind of finish off that part of this build, and boy, we're so excited to do it. Hey folks, so finally it is here. We get to work on the ceiling in the kitchen. I'm outside in our outdoor kitchen right now. Here are the planks we'll be using. I've got everything I need to get started. The weather's terrible right now, which is quite all right with me because we're going to be working on the inside. So the first thing that we need to do today is I have to get into the cabin and measure some pieces that I've already cut and put up last winter. So we're going to get those measurements. We're going to come out here and we're going to cut those boards up and get those ready to hang up. Once we finish hanging up those boards, then it's just a matter of taking the measurements in the ceiling and coming out here, getting those pieces cut up. Once I have enough of them, then we'll go back inside and we'll go ahead and start laying down the ceiling. Working in these conditions is not ideal, but unfortunately it's all I've got to work with right now. So what I'm cutting right now is a 49-inch piece and a 41.25-inch piece. These two pieces here are going to go between two of the center masts that we have in the cabin, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a second. Overall, I need 4 of these, so it's going to have 4 layers with the 49 and 41.25 split. And then once I get that up, then we can move up to the next one. Okay, now we got our pieces. Let's go get them hung up. Could you hand me that little level? Can you get a second? Lock this thing.
The wheels?
Yeah. These two of them lock. This one and one on this side. One on that side. So it took a little while, but I finally figured out what I did in the other cabin. You know, it's been about a year since I did this, so it took me a little bit to kind of get in the swing of things, if you will. So where we're at now is that I've got all of these pieces here up to the support beams here. I got that, you know, several of these sections, 1, 2, and 3. So the next step now is I need to cut some 21-inch pieces and some 44.5-inch pieces, and we're going to alternate those going up the ridge there. So we're going to go get those pieces cut, and then we will start on our rows going down the down over here. Say hi, Jen.
Hi.
What are you doing over there?
I am getting the dogs some food together.
Nice. What do you think about getting a ceiling?
I am so happy about getting a ceiling, you have no idea.
Yeah, it's
that
been...
means then I get lights.
Yes, yes.
And I don't have to wear a headlamp to cook at night.
No, she doesn't have to wear a headlamp anymore. Well, not yet, but we're getting there, one step at a time. All right, so let's go cut some pieces. It's been snowing most of the day, but we finally got a little bit of sunlight. Not a lot, just a little bit peering out right there. Given how crappy it's been, we'll take whatever we can get. Okay, so now that we have these pieces in, the next step here is we're going to go ahead and put this guy here to go to this stud, from this stud here to this stud, just like that, and we're going to start building our rows now. Now I'm putting these tight together, but what's going to end up happening, just as it has happened in the other cabin, as these boards shrink up, they're going to create these little gaps here, which is fine. That's kind of the look that we're looking for anyways. So we need to make sure when I'm putting these in, that I put them in as tight together as possible. Because again, with the wood heat, it's going to dry these boards out and they're going to shrink. Now that we've got this first piece on this side ready for this row, we're going to also put a 21-inch piece right here. So then while we're building this row, we can then also stack on and build this second row as well. Jen's over here doing dishes. Hi, honey.
Hi.
So we didn't do too bad today. We did get quite a bit done. We got about half of this side of the ceiling done, and that's okay for the first day that we've been working on this. So tomorrow we're going to go ahead and finish this side with as best we can with as much cedar that we have. Now I took stock. Doesn't look like we have quite a bit left. So we're going to just keep going until we run out. And when we run out, we're going to have to address it then and try to figure out where we can get some more. We do have a couple of places that we can reach out to, so we are certainly going to do that. But for now, we're going to call it a day, have some dinner, and kick our feet up for a bit.
It's a catwalk.
How you doing, Mr. Sioux? You are on a catwalk.